Welcome back, guys. Thursday night football between the Buffalo Bills and the Dolphins. Wes, the game finished 31-21 for the Bills. Tell me what you think about this game.
It was a good game, really entertaining.
Yeah, pretty high scoring.
Yeah, it was a really good game overall. The Dolphins choked, a lot of bad mistakes.
Yeah,
they were in it though. Like you have to give them props. They were in the game.
It did still end by 10 points, but I thought it was gonna be like a 20-point blowout today. I'll be honest. I put the spread minus 10.5, and it didn't hit. Yeah. Obviously,
we were both expecting a big blowout in this game.
For sure.
I didn't think the Dolphins were going to keep it close at all.
Me neither.
They actually proved us wrong in that sense. Maybe McDaniel saved his job.
I don't know if he saved his job.
You don't know?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because the rumors were heating up that he was going to get fired.
I think he's getting sacked. I think McDaniel's is gone soon.
But
if he doesn't pick it up. Now, today was the Bills, so they probably gave him a bit of leniency because they probably knew they were going to lose, realistically. But I think he's gone. Like, if he continues like this, next two more games, he's finished.
I think we saw tonight, though, that it's not really also all his fault. Like, Tua's playing really bad. Like, he had a decent game.
Two touchdowns.
He was efficient, but the bad mistake, the crucial interception in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, to Bernard.
At the end, but right in his hands, it seemed like he was throwing the ball to the Bills player instead of his own wide receiver.
I agree 100%.
So, I don't know, man.
But the Bills move on to 3-0. The Dolphins move down to 0-3. The AFC East is weak in general.
Yeah, 0-3 start for the Dolphins. Yeah. Wow.
So I'm going to say my 3 stars of the game. I want you to see if you agree with me or not.
3 stars of the game?
So at third star, I have Dalton Kincaid. Huge game.
Yeah.
Second star, I have James Cook. And first star, obviously, I have Josh Allen. I put all 3 Bills players. Do you agree with me on that?
That's completely valid. Kincaid got a touchdown.
Yeah, big game.
Yeah, big game. Not better than James Cook, though. He outpaced him in the yards.
Yeah.
He also got a touchdown so I see why he's at number 2. And Josh Allen at number 1 is a no-brainer.
No-brainer.
Insane game.
Those are my 3 key players of the game, my 3 stars of the game for sure. You want to go through the player stats? Let's go through the player stats. So for today, Josh Allen for the Bills. Completions, 22 for 28, 213 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and 25 rushing yards.
Yeah, so that's why he's number 1, obviously, in the 3 stars. He had a crazy game. Torched that Dolphins defense.
No interceptions either. The guy, he's literally perfect. He's the perfect quarterback to have. In my eyes, he's the best quarterback in the NFL. Not even close.
Yeah,
I know people say it's up for debate because like Mahomes, like he has 3 chips, Lamar. But I find he's the most complete quarterback. Like he could scramble, he gets out of the pocket, he could take care of his own, he could punch it in, he could throw 60 yards, no problem. Short plays, he's just manja, bro. The guy's a beast for sure. I love Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen's him for sure.
Next up, James Cook. Huge game again by James Cook. I'm playing him against him in fantasy. I got cooked. 19 rushes today. 19. 180 yards. 1 touchdown. Also had 3 receptions for 10 yards.
Yeah, so it seems like the offense really runs through James Cook. He's cooking, man. What else could we say,
It's literally in his last name. The guy's cooking.
Yeah, he's a really strong running back, one of the top ones in the league. That's why he got a bag in the offseason. Yeah. Well-deserved.
Well, this is starting to show that it was very well-deserved.
Yeah, and we also saw the backup running back for the Dolphins, I believe, get a touchdown. Yeah,
Ollie Gordon. I think it's his first career touchdown.
Yeah.
Maybe second. I'm not sure. Maybe his first touchdown of the year for sure.
Yeah.
A-Chain didn't get on the board today, but we'll talk about that later.
But James Cook is just dominant, man.
He's a dog. In my eyes, I think he's a top 5 running back in the league right now.
Yeah, and he had the best performance out of all the running backs in tonight's
maybe not
game.
top 5, maybe like top 7. Yeah, I'll give him top 7 running back in the league. Right now, dominant.
Yeah.
The rushes today, his longest rush was 26 yards. Every time he was going on a rush, it looked like they weren't able to stop him. I don't know if it was just me, but
he's explosive. He's explosive, a lot of speed, and he's strong too. So all the characteristics you want in a running back.
Amazing game by James Cook. Next up, Dalton Kincaid, 5 receptions, 66 yards, a touchdown.
Yeah. The
guy did it all. You know what I mean? He did it all today.
He trucked the man going into the end zone. Yeah. It was a nice touchdown. Some good receptions. He seems to be a nice target for Josh Allen.
But Josh Allen, I realized he uses a lot of his receivers. You know, it's both of his tight ends. We even saw, Hawes get a touchdown today. The 3rd tight end get a touchdown. He's using all his receivers. He doesn't just rely on one person, which is very good.
But Kincaid seems like a reliable safety blanket for Josh Allen.
Yeah.
So
next up, we have Khalil Shakir in a big game. 4 receptions, 45 yards, and a touchdown. Not much more to say than that. Shakir is, I'd say, probably a wide receiver 1 between him and Keon Coleman.
Yeah.
Keon Coleman was a bit slow today for 3 receptions, 20 yards. That's it. Nothing. No touchdowns.
Josh Allen seems to really spread the ball around.
Yeah, he's spreading. So it's a bit inconsistent, I find, the Bills' offense, because you don't know who the ball is going to.
Yeah.
So let's say, like, if you have Keon Coleman or if you guys have Shakir in a fantasy team, it's gonna be inconsistent every week. You won't. It's gonna be hard to know who's getting the fantasy points, other than James Cook and Josh Allen, because that's the heart of the offense. But the other guys do their roles on receivers.
But Keon Coleman's the number one in the depth chart, so you would expect him to be getting the majority of the targets, but not really seeing that, right?
Yeah, we'll even go to Dalton Kincaid also had Dalton Kincaid 6 targets today, Khalil Shakir 4 targets, and Keon Coleman 4 targets. So it was all fair. After if you go to like Elijah Moore 3, like as a lot of other guys had 2 or 3 targets also. So he's like we said, he's spreading the ball around. Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the NFL, bro. He knows how to utilize all his receivers.
The Bills' offense seems to be doing a lot better in that system, preferably compared to when they had Stephon Diggs and he was just force feeding the Diggs, who was the star player.
Exactly. I feel like this is a Bills championship team this year. For some reason, I have a feeling they're making it to the Super Bowl for sure.
I don't know.
We'll see if they can beat Kansas City in the playoffs finally, if they have to face them.
Yeah.
Because Kansas City's off to a bad start, and I don't know if it's the same Kansas City that we watched over the past 3 years. But we're going to see for that in the playoffs. Let's move on to the Dolphins.
Yeah, let's move on to the Dolphins. Brutal Dolphins.
So I'll start off with the quarterback, Tua. 22 for 34 completions. Not that bad. 146 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, an interception, 2 rushes for 10 yards. That's it. And a fumble.
So he seemed to have like a decent game. Like he was keeping the team in it, making some good throws, but you could see that Tyreek's getting pissed because like the throws aren't as accurate as you would expect them to be. Because he had Mahomes before, right?
Yeah, he's looking at drama queen on like the sideline. He's always like complaining, freaking out on the sideline.
Low key, I give him reason, bro. That interception Tua threw at the end in the fourth quarter that costed them the game was brutal.
Bernard, that was a brutal interception.
Very bad. It's a horrible look. So Tua, I think it's time to start really worrying about that quarterback position in Miami.
He doesn't look good either. I find like he doesn't like. I remember the Tua like 2 years ago or last year. No, not last year because he was hurt most of the season because of concussions, but. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, like he looked good on the field.
It seems to be a confidence issue, honestly.
Yeah,
like he's not really confident, especially in his throws, bro.
We even saw him rush today for the first time in a long time. He did a 10-yard rush or something.
Yeah,
slid to the floor fast, but
finally,
he's trying to get out of the pocket, trying to be a bit more confident. But you're right, he's lacking a bit of confidence for sure.
I don't know how much longer he's gonna last on that Dolphins team as a QB1.
I think they need another QB. Yeah, and fast.
Yeah, because it's not looking good, especially with the 0-3 start.
Yeah. And they have a pretty tough schedule this year, the Dolphins, so I don't see it getting any better than this.
And so far, I feel like this is all on his shoulders right now.
It is. It's always on the quarterback's shoulders, the most important position. Your quarterback has to perform. He's throwing interceptions like that at the end of the game, Wes. No good. Next up, we have Devon Achane. Another top 7 running back in the league, I would say. Potentially top 5. Ridiculous. A pretty good game today. 12 rushes for 62 yards. He had 9 targets. 7 receptions for 29 yards also. No touchdowns.
Yeah, so he's really good, bro. I find he's really explosive.
Yeah.
A lot of speed, bro. That's a good weapon for Tua. I think he should check him down the ball more often, bro. Honestly, maybe that would help their offense.
He already had 9 targets today as a running back. He had more targets than... Let's see, he had more targets than... No, he didn't have more targets than all the receivers, but 9 targets for a running back to catch the ball is a lot of targets.
But he's also on the field for a lot of snaps.
Yeah, he's there.
Outsnapped Ollie Gordon more.
Not way more. Ollie Gordon, 9 rushes today, compared to Achane only having 12, but only 0 targets, for the pass.
Yeah, but snaps on the field. So
you know the snaps.
I think Achane's really good, though. It's just a horrible situation. He's
on a bad team.
Yeah, it's like when they're going to be losing for the majority of the season, that's going to lead to less rushes for him, less opportunities. So even him, there's concern, but the talent is there. You could see.
Would you be worried if you're an Achane fantasy manager?
Yeah, for sure. I would try and get him off my team.
Try and get him off your team because you're not sure about that offense if it's not last all season.
Exactly.
Yeah, me too. I would be worried if I do have Achane in one of my pools, and I want to say I'm a bit worried. But at least he's consistent. He's able to put you up a certain amount of points.
So there still should be some value there just because of how good he is performing himself. Yeah. But the team, that's where the worrisome starts to kick in.
For sure. Next up, we have the Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. 5 receptions, 49 yards, 1 touchdown, and 10 targets.
Yeah, first touchdown of the season for Tyreek.
Wow, about time.
Yeah, he did the backflip after.
And after he lost the game.
Yeah, so... I guess it's an appropriate reaction. Finally got his first touchdown.
Yeah, but for what? Like, he
Yeah.
knew they were losing that game anyways.
So we'll talk about his performance first. Like, good performance. Tyreek's him. He still has the speed.
He's still there, and Tua just can't complete the passes to him. He made 2 big conversions on third down today.
Yeah.
2 big conversions. He played a great game, Tyreek. Don't get me wrong.
The route running's there. It's nice.
Yeah.
The problem is really just Tua overthrowing or underthrowing him all the time. So that's why his performance isn't at the best where it could be. Mm-hmm. But do you think now Tyreek, there's like windows for trade?
I hear those windows, and I see him back on Kansas City for some reason.
Yeah.
I see him back with Mahomes. I know he wants to win, and I think that's what Kansas City needs in order to win.
Yeah,
in order to make a playoff push this year.
I think that's a really realistic trade scenario for him. Back home to Kansas.
Yeah. I don't know why he left in the first place, I'll be honest with you. But Tyreek, he's still great. I don't know how much longer he has left till he starts slowing down, which we already seen maybe a bit of a decline for Tyreek Hill over the last maybe 2 years. Yeah. Last year and this year, let's say, for example. But I don't think Miami's the place for him, and I wouldn't want to be playing in Miami either.
Yeah, I think in Kansas he would excel for sure. And he picked Miami over Kansas basically because of the money, I believe. He got a bigger bag from Miami in contract offers, like compared to Kansas.
Yeah.
But I think he would flourish back in that KC system with Mahomes. It would be nice to see him back there. What do you think the trade package would be? Like, what do you think his value is at right now? Maybe like a second?
Third round pick.
Round pick.
1/3.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a 4th and a 5th, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I see Tyreek going at.
He's getting a bit up there in age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not much left in Tyreek. I don't think so. I don't think the longevity for Tyreek is that crazy. But
yeah, and the cap is really high that you're taking on him. I think it's like 25, 26 mil.
It's a lot, yeah.
It's a lot for an older receiver.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Kansas would pay that to have.
For sure, they want to. During the dynasty mode now, they want to win as much as possible until they have to rebuild.
Yeah, and Rice, Worthy are hurt. There are question marks around them. They need something
now.
That's it. I think that would be a really good scenario.
For sure. Next up, Wes, we have Jalen Waddle.
Jalen
Waddle.
He got a touchdown also.
Yeah, big game by Jalen. Well, not big game, but decent game compared to what we're used to seeing. 5 receptions. Same like Tyreek, 39 yards, 1 touchdown, and 6 targets.
Yeah, so he's really good, bro. I find Waddle low-key could actually be playing a bit better than Tyreek just because of, like, the athleticism. He's younger, more explosive.
Yeah.
Tyreek has the speed for sure, but when you look at the receiver, like the catching and everything, Waddle's good.
I would probably I don't know if I would give it to Waddle, but you're right. He's almost there.
He's a really good receiver. Yeah. His potential's through the roof. He had a great game today. Despite the bad performance from his quarterback, I think Waddle is honestly a really good receiver in the league, bro.
Me too. If he's playing on a better team, he would be really dangerous.
Yeah, he's a potential number 1 receiver for another team.
Yeah, for sure. Like, he could be a potential number 1 receiver on a lot of teams.
Yeah.
But,
He's really fast, though, bro. Like, I remember Miami back in the previous seasons. They would do a lot more like wildcats and like jet sweeps just because they had so much speed on their offense, bro. With A-Chain, Tyreek, Waddle, and it seems like they slowed down and like don't do them as much.
Yeah, McDaniels doesn't really know. I feel like he looks lost when he's calling plays and
he's been out of it.
The post game interviews, he looks like out of it. He doesn't want to be there. Like he can't be making it more obvious than that, you know. That
a lot of question marks. A lot of question marks for this Miami Dolphins team. So 0-3 start.
I'd be worried if I was a Dolphins fan. Very, very worried.
Yeah.
As a Bills fan, I'm the happiest guy alive. I'm not a Bills fan, but I'm saying if I were to be a Bills fan, I'm the happiest guy alive.
I still think the Packers would smoke the Bills, though. I just want to throw that in there.
Are they playing each other this year?
No, they're not. They're not playing each other this year.
Thank God for you guys.
No, I think we would keep James Cook in check.
I would like to see that as a Super Bowl though this year.
Yeah, that would be a crazy game. I just don't know if the Bills are gonna make it there.
You don't think so?
No, but I think our Packers are gonna make it there.
Yeah, hopefully for your case. But I see that happening. That's it. Thursday Night Football tonight.
Covered everything.
Yeah, everything's covered, guys. Thank you for watching again, and we'll see you guys on Sunday for the NFL recap and Sunday Night Football game. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.